The day is finally here and we get our hands on some Destined Rivals, and today we have an entire booster box. But when you get a booster box, you have to look at the pull rates. That's what I do. So hyper rare 1 out 149 packs, insane if we pull one today. Special illustration rare 1 out 94, kind of surging sparks type pull rate, and then illustration rare and ultra rare pretty regular 1 out 12, 1 out of 16 with double rare 1 out of 5. I hope you guys enjoy the video and I hope we perform above expectations here. We've got our first pack of Destined Rivals. Beautiful. It's that time of year, man. It's like Christmas, man. We're gonna do a card trick because I am a Pokemon card opening YouTuber. Alright, we've got electric. Now I'm gonna sort the cards as well. I feel like that's smart. So we're gonna do Ponyta, Clamperl, Marnie Scraggy, Mudbray, Energy Recycler, Metacham, Team Rocket's Watchtower. Ooh, Marnie's Morpeko, nice. Team Rocket's Mimikyu, what's the rare? Ooh, starting off with a hit, we have an Arboliva EX. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve this. I sleeve and top load the ultra rares. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Is this your favorite Pokemon? Probably not, but if it is, let me know, please. Please. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? It is kind of a cute Pokemon. Like Smoliv, I like how cute Smoliv is. But starting off with a hit, I love it. I love it. We're going to put him right off the screen there. And you'll be able to see what I was able to pull later on. So, no worries. All right. We're going to do this one pretty fast, I think. That's the vibe here. We've got Fighting Energy, and we're going to just sort it out. But yeah, guys, I mean, the fact that we have Team Rocket's Pokemon is absolutely fantastic. I actually played a Team Rocket Pokemon Fan ROM. And the rare, oh, we have an Electivire EX. That's 2 hits in a row, y'all. That's 2 hits in a row. That's sick. Hell yeah. I'm going to just put that aside. Very cool. I always like that foil pattern as well. But anyway, like I said, I played a Team Rocket fan-made ROM of Fire Red called Pokemon Rocket Edition, Fire Red Rocket Edition. It is a lot of fun. You want to steal Pokemon? That has it. You want to collect a bounty of how naughty you are? That has it. So I will definitely put a link in the video. Should be near the top. And you can click that and there should be a playlist if you're interested in that. As we have a Team Rocket's Articuno. Look at that art. That's very cool. Very fierce Articuno. That looks like Petrol the admin has. And I hear everybody that was a little disappointed that Jesse and James weren't in it. Or like Meowth, you know, that's how people know Team Rocket. But I assure you that playing the games that we see Petrol and Archer and Ariana, everybody, Proton, it really brought back a lot of good memories for me in terms of playing the video game, which I think the cards are more tied to than the show itself. Whereas if you get like a Topps card or something, that's definitely more tied to the show in my opinion. Okay, so we get a Team Rocket's Porygon. We got the Heat Rotom, so we're collecting the Rotoms now, aren't we? You know, let's get that going. Spiritomb, Pinsir, Scrafty, Phoebus, what's the rare? We have a Team Rocket's Crobat EX. So far, I think this box has been very kind coming into it. We're on, I've already lost count of the packs. We're on pack number 4 and we've already gotten 3 pulls. That's pretty damn good. So hopefully we can keep this going. Actually play the game as well. So if I get a bunch of regular EXs, that'll be all right. Of course we want the Team Rocket's Mewtwo SIR. Of course we want, you know, Cynthia's Garchomp, Ethan's Ho-Oh, cards like that. But, I mean, you gotta love some of these other cards, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, I guess you don't have to. But if you're in my position, you do. Team Rocket's Houndoom, cool. Energy Recycler. We're in reverse holo territory. We have a Team Rocket's Meowth. This box just keeps giving, ladies and gentlemen. I am very happy to get this. My wife bought the Japanese version, I believe, at Collecticon recently. So to get one of my own, I'm very happy. And we have the Hydrapple. That's fierce, man. That's fierce right there. Hydrapple, that's as badass as that Pokemon's ever looked, ladies and gentlemen. My gosh. But yeah, we're gonna sleeve this, and we're gonna top load it, alright? We're gonna sleeve and top load, y'all. Hell yeah. There we go. Fantastic. And put that aside, and then we'll just kind of count the damage, so to speak, to my bank account, or the spoils, depending on how this goes at the very end. I'm gonna just organize just out of frame here because as I put the cards down, I think there's a slight pitch to the table here, but it is what it is. All right, let's continue. By the way, guys, it's not like I got a sick price for this. I didn't wait in line at GameStop. I don't really have the patience to do that, to be honest. I've never been a guy to even camp for fun, let alone for Pokemon cards, so I'm not gonna get a better price than like $230, but that's what I ended up spending. Whoop. There we go. That's good enough. All right, we have Arven's Toad School. I didn't know you had one. Weasel, Porygon again. I'm gonna see Porygon a lot. So we get into the uncommons here. We got a lot of Team Rocket trainers, and then we have the reverse holo territory. Somebody's gonna want this. And the rare is a Tyranitar. That's cool. I've never imagined Tyranitar in an alley though, but maybe that's what makes it dark type. I don't know. Maybe that is what makes it dark type. But I've been really excited for a Team Rocket set. We haven't had one since Team Rocket Returns, which was, I want to say 20 years ago, probably a little bit more. It's around 20 years ago. Let me know in the comments. Somebody's gonna look it up. I'm not gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna open the cards instead. Arven's Toad School again. Barrascuda. Team Rocket's Proton. Murkrow, nice. Ponyta. We have a Rotom. And we have a Sneasel, nice. Nice, a lot of Team Rocket cards. I mean, we gotta build a deck out of all Team Rocket cards, don't we? We gotta get the Team Rocket Energy. We gotta get Team Rocket Headquarters? I don't know. It's the Stadium card. Watchtower, I believe it is, actually. Alright. Basic Energy, toss that over there. Ethan Sudowoodo. You know, it's still on screen, but you can't be good at everything, can you? We've got Nidoqueen, Arven Sandwich, my first sandwich of the day. We've got Primeape. And we've got a full art Ethan's Adventure, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I actually won this in an online auction site. I think it was Drip or something. And I gave it to my wife. I told her she could have that one. Well, I'm going to take this one. All right. I'm going to take this one. We're going to sleeve it. My gosh. It's a really cool looking card. And you can get the SIR. That is possible. So I wouldn't mind getting the SIR of that. Some people, they frown upon getting the trainer SIRs, but not me. I like them, personally. Alright, let's on to the next. And guys, right now, if you haven't been able to get Destined Rivals, just wait. Just see what the price does. Me, I get subject to FOMO sometimes. And sometimes I end up paying a little too much. I end up paying more than I have to. So, if you're not a very patient person, of course get the best price possible. Maybe waiting in line is worth it for you for like a couple hours, but don't... Camping for Pokemon cards, I just don't think that's worth it, honestly. You know, I mean, you like what you like, it is what it is, but I hope you're not that person. As we get a reverse holo Stadium and Annihilate. You know, it's good they made Annihilate because, ladies and gentlemen, Primeape sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Primeape sucks in the video game, and you're not trying to run Primeape. I mean, Machamp is so much better, and so they rescued the Mankey line with Annihilate. So, just, everyone should be happy that they made Annihilate in the first place. Plus, it's a cool concept, you know. Imagine being so spiteful you come back from the dead to fight again. That is Annihilate. As we get a Steel Energy, I'm not going to tell you to guess the energy, you know. I'm not going to be that guy. We have a Scrafty, TM Machine. I don't recall seeing that, so that's the first time seeing that as we get into reverse holo territory. And what's the rare? Oh, Ethan's Ho-Oh. Very cool. Very, very cool. Hell yeah. That is our third regular EX. Here we go. These are the other two. Electivire, Team Rocket's Crobat. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And I'm not counting how many packs I'm doing right now. I'm not too organized with this. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're not supposed to be keeping statistics. We can put the pull rates at the beginning of the video, actually, in the intro for more information in the future. But I'm not going to be doing that right this second. But from what I did see, this is going to be very similar to Surging Spark. So when people were chasing that Pikachu, it was like a 1 in 80, a 1 in 90 pack hit just for special illustration rare. And we get Spidops. I saw a lot of this on Drip when people would just get the Spidops. But some people just fly through it faster than I do. Me, I like looking at the cards, alright? Some people don't like looking at the cards. They want to look at the pulls. I want to look at the cards. Alright, we have Grass Energy. We have Combuskin, Phoebus, Doppler, Applin, into the uncommon. Cynthia's Milotic. I'm glad Cynthia's Milotic is on there. It's too bad Surging Sparks already had the Milotic full art, because Milotic is a beautiful Pokemon, so we get a Zeraora there. So, a little bit of a dry spot here in the box. But, ladies and gentlemen, there are more pulls. I shouldn't say there is one more pull, like, holy crap, or like, at like 20 packs left, something like that. Again, don't hold it to me. Don't hold it to me, because I am not keeping score or keeping track. Raticate, Murkrow. I like that Murkrow card. Alright, we got Watchtower again as we're in reverse holo territory. What's the rare? Ethan's Typhlosion. Hell yeah. This is one of the pre-release cards that you would get with the stamp as well, so really cool to see that we're getting Ethan's Typhlosion. It's a decent card. Run it with Ethan's Adventure, and it adds 60 for every Ethan's Adventure in the discard pile. It could be a nice little card to run. That's not an EX. I don't know. We'll see what the meta has in store for a card like Ethan's Typhlosion. But very interested to see where the meta goes. Okay. We've got Venture Bomb. I don't recall seeing that one. Ethan's Pichu. Look at that. That's cool. 30 damage, draw a card, no energy. No. Oh, we got a gold card. Team Rocket's Crobat EX. Do we have a double banger? We do not have a double banger. But my gosh. Once they introduced trainers, guys, into the gold cards, now the gold cards look good. Now they look good. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a good looking gold card. Wow. Wow. What a pull. What an unlikely pull as well. I did not expect a gold card in this box. Wow. Wow. We have to top load this at once. It's decent condition as well. Possibly gradable, decent condition. I'll look at that a little bit later. That's cool though. Somebody's gonna want this. Somebody's gonna want it. I'm gonna want it. Shit. I already got the regular Crobat EX. I'm satisfied with that. I'm not a guy that's like too flashy, you know what I mean? I myself collect Japanese cards, so the fact that I can get all these cool English cards and I can just play the commons, uncommons, maybe a reverse holo or two in my deck, and then just kind of like sell off the full arts that people want. And you know, I do understand why people want the English cards and not the Japanese, but I think Japanese is better print quality overall. And I'm going to be uploading a video where I actually open some of the Heatwave Arena and Glory of Team Rocket cards as well in Japanese, so that's going to be awesome. But I'm so happy to have gotten that Team Rocket's Crobat. Holy crap. Alright, we have Meowth, Cyndaquil, and Dwebble. Can we get the Crustle? Can we get the Crustle here? Can we get the Crustle, ladies and gentlemen? Reverse holos, Cynthia's Power Weight, and we have an Arboliva EX. So this is actually our second one, but our first regular EX, and I'll just put that over there. That's fantastic. This is a fantastic booster box. So if we can get a SIR in this box too. I will consider this a super lucky box. Super, super lucky box. Not everyone likes the gold cards, but I do. And especially whenever you're able to get a gold card as fantastic as a trainer's gold card. That's really cool. Arvin's Mastiff, I think that's our first one we've seen there. We've got Metacham, Misty Psyduck, Botherbot into reverse hollow territory. We have a Citadel. What's the rare? We have a Misty's Gyarados. That's cool. That effect, though, where you discard 7 cards on the top of your deck, I'm not so sure about that one. I'm not so sure about that one. Maybe a tad overrated. Maybe a tad overcooked on that effect. I would not like to discard the top 7 cards unless you can make a build somehow out of your discarded stuff. Alright, we have Mastiff, Chingling, Fomantis, Squawkabilly. Try not to grab 2 cards at once. We have Ogerpon, Growlithe, I like that art. Ampharos, and we have Annihilate again. Again, the Pokemon to rescue the Mankey line. Absolutely rescued it. Here, let's kind of lean him like this. Okay, Cynthia's Garchomp. What if we got Cynthia's Garchomp, though? That would be insane, dude. Insane, dude. Oh, man, I can't begin to describe how hyped I would be. Low-key, that's actually the one I want. I do like the Mewtwo. I just wish it was a bit of a brighter card. Now, whether it fits the aesthetic of Team Rocket, we could argue about that in the comments if you'd like. However, that's definitely a card I would prefer to get is the Cynthia's Garchomp. That would go nuts. We have Shaman, Clamperl. What's the rare? We have a Team Rocket Zapdos. Even that's really cool. Even that's really, really cool. Right. And by the way, guys, comment what you've pulled as well. Alright? If you've been able to get your hands on some cards, I am very happy for you. I hope you got them as cheap as possible. I hope you were able to win a contest, win a giveaway, whatever you like. Or if you waited in line, if you camped out, let me know. Let me know how wrong I am about camping, because I prefer just to sleep in my bed myself. But if you have the camaraderie, if you're just like, hey, like, I'm having fun, like, camping out, what can I say? You know what I mean? We have an Ethan's Macargo. Meh. Ethan's Macargo. Meh. I suppose Ethan had one. I don't know. I don't know, man. All I know is Ethan is the trainer, or the default name of the trainer that you'd have in Gold, Silver, Crystal, Terra. Ugh, excuse me. Alright, Psychic Energy. Whoop. No one's perfect. Bunch of Team Rocket Pokemon. Magikarp. Yuck. Golbat. Oh, that's an uncommon. I got distracted by that nasty Mankey. I don't like that. Alright, Ethan Slugma. And we have a Clamperl. Nice, dude. Nice. And Huntail is an interesting ability as well. I'm not going to dig through all the cards, but this is a really cool card. Can we get a double banger? We have a Cynthia's Roserade. Nice. Alright, we'll put that aside. The sleeve and top load this one. This is really pretty. Really, really pretty. Wow. Alright. We'll see how this one plays. Definitely. There we go. Beautiful. We're starting to get a really nice collection. Oh yeah, and Mankey, like, I don't like Mankey. We're gonna rip this one. Yuck. Mankey is awful. Alright? Mankey is awful. Screw Mankey. There are so many better monkey Pokemon as well. Elemental monkeys. Alright? Infernape. I mean, fantastic monkey line with Chimchar and all that. Well, if I drop this pack, I hope this is the lucky one. Alright? I hope that I didn't scuff them all here. Let's take a look. But this is why we get the booster box, ladies and gentlemen, so we have many cards, not just the ones that I drop on the table. And by the way, this table, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's kind of like plush a little bit. It's got like a cushion on the top of it. And I have it just for cards. Right? And we have a Team Rocket's Giovanni. Oh, let me get a full art Team Rocket's Giovanni. I collect Giovanni cards, so that's going to be an utter treat if I'm able to get one of those. As we get a Regirock EX. Y'all know the memes, but I can't make the sound. But the memes are fun as crap, man. Shout out to Regirock Talk on Instagram, man. I love that content, man. Look that stuff up. Look that stuff up if you don't know what I'm talking about. Alright. Yassifying all sorts of Pokemon, including Regirock, like putting like lashes and lipstick and a purse with like nails and stuff. Oh man. You know, I wasn't sleeving regular EXs, but I sleeved that one because of the vibes, alright? Regirock EX, our last pull. Fantastic. Surely we have to get an ultra rare Regirock EX. We did it with Arboliba. So we got to do it with Regirock. And remember, guys, I am a Pokemon card YouTuber, which means it's required that I do the card trick. Okay, I can't have the last card being an energy. We can't do that. All right, and we have Huntail. We have a Team Rocket's Nidoran. Kangaskhan. What's the rare, y'all? Ethan's Macargo. Honestly, I don't want to see Ethan's Macargo. I'm not gonna lie. Rather see any other card. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Fire Snail myself. Just not. You know, I have my thing with certain Pokemon where it's just like, you know, I can have my favorites, and guess what? I can have my least favorites. We all can. Alright, we've got the Mareep. There we go. Excellent. The way it's just staring menacingly. This is common, uncommon, and as I'm doing this, once again, I am sorting the cards. Alright, we got Golbat, we have Porygon, and Greedent. Alright. I'm gonna get a little more comfortable. Here we go. I think we're down to our last 10 packs. And, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it's a whole booster box, right? So, I mean, we're going crazy, dude. We're absolutely going crazy. This is, like, one of the first booster boxes I've actually ever opened. I just never spent, like, that much money on Pokemon cards at a time. And I decided to pick the time where they were very expensive to do so. So, let me know in the chat, like, what we think about the prices of Pokemon cards as well. I'm hoping it goes down just like everybody else. And we have a Satitan EX. So we're getting loads of EXs. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it whatsoever. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're down to our last 10. So we've got so much potential left in these packs. Let's go with Cynthia. Come on. Surely you're hiding the SIR in here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh man, we open like this. Alright, interesting. A little bit of unraveling going on. Always got to be careful with these. I'm not trying to scuff my cards as soon as I get them. I mean, if they're factory fucked, that's fine. Ethan's Pichu. I love that card. I'm going to try to make that work. I don't know how, but I think I will. Alright, we've got Judge, Fortress, Floatzel, Sudowoodo, Reverse Hollow Territory, Electabuzz, and a Team Rocket Zapdos. So we've kind of slowed down the full arts. It's been a while. The Clamperl was the last one we got. So hopefully we can get a couple more at least. That would be really cool. But yeah, once again, let me know what cards you're looking to get out of this set. Are you trying to master set it? And if so, are you optimistic you'll be able to do so? Let me know. Right, we got Energy Card, got a Toadstool, Impidimp, Weasel, Porygon, Pinsir. There we go. Trying to make sure we keep them somewhat organized with Dipplin. We have Articuno, that's cool. And then we have a Gorbis. I think this is the first Gorbis I've ever gotten, honestly. The first Gorbis card out of this whole box. I'm not mad at it. I'm not a big fan of Orbis, to be honest. Alright, we're gonna do this one quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. What's the rare? Zamazenta. Zamazenta. Alright, keeping the energies in the torn up Mankey away. Somehow I knew there wasn't that much in that pack, but I feel a pull coming. There's got to be a pull back here. There's got to be a pull, all right? So, Blipbug, Citadel, Purloin, Mareep, Ariana, Manectric, Psyduck, ooh, Hydrapple. We've got Beldum. What's the rare? Annihilate again. Annihilate, dude. And by the way, guys, once again, just wait for the prices to go down, y'all. Swellow, Electabuzz, Roselia, Porygon, we got Nidoqueen, Ampharos, Granite Cave. Here we go, reverse hollows. Flaffy, what's the rare? Zamazenta, that looks familiar. We got that 2 packs back, my gosh. Whoa! Was that little bit of like a strand of the plastic pack there, and that just kind of messed things up a little bit. Alright. We've got Water, Sudowoodo, Coughing, Electabuzz, Gibble, Arbok, ooh, Spike Move Gym, Mudsdale, Squavit. Oh, there it is. There it is. We got an illustration rare Team Rocket Spidops. Very cool. What's the rare? Okay, the double Spidops banger. Alright, alright. Not bad. Not bad. Spidops. Look at the black. Look at the blood. But look at the back. Here. The grunt with the Spidops. Wow. That is such a striking art right there. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, can we get one more full art? We've got 1, 2, I want to say we got 5 packs left. Or is that our final banger? Let us see. It. Once again, it's like I said before, we get the special illustration rare in this box. Any box, any of them, really. Any of them. Whatever you could think of in that category, this is a really lucky box. A truly lucky box. We've got Yanma, Lapras, Primeape, Electrike, Mimikyu, Powerweight, Muck, Reverse Hollow Territory. What's the rare? Oh, we got a Team Rocket's Nidoking EX. My wife also pulled this. I got her a few packs, and this is the best thing she pulled out of 5 packs. So I'll be very happy to have one of my own. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. And we're getting toward the end. If you are still here watching at the very end, I'd like to thank you. I'm really trying to make this TCG channel work. The price of cards is not cheap for sure, but I'm gonna try to build your trust in terms of not only my takes on Pokemon cards, but also just create a good vibe throughout the videos so that you really enjoy what you're watching. So smash that like button and subscribe, you know, do all the YouTube things, all the positive YouTube things for my channel that I can benefit from. So we get an Ethan's Adventure. What's the rare? We have a Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX Ultra Rare. Oh, this is glorious. This is glorious. Look at the red. Look at the red. Look at the Giovanni smirk. Look at that. Hit it at all angles, left or right. Wow. Wow. This is insane, dude. What a pull. What an absolute glorious pull here. What a fantastic, glorious pull that we've been able to achieve here today. Look at that. Wow. We gotta put this in the top loader before it gets any more oxygen on it. Meanwhile, I'm over here. I'm a simple man. I want the double rare EX so I can play it, because I will not play a glorious card like this. Wow. That is a nice dinner out, to be honest. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I mean? But Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX, that's hype, dude. That's hype. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, how can we beat that, right? I mean, holy crap. The good thing is that we have few enough packs where we're not going to be concerned about beating that. That is an excellent pull. I mean, holy crap. We have a Spiritomb. Alright, we're in reverse holo territory. Do we have any other bangers here? What is the rare? A Crustle. I mentioned Crustle one time before. There is a full art Crustle in the set. Ooh, we have 3 packs left. I thought we only had 2. It's a good problem to have, honestly. It's a very good problem to have. Whoop! Chill out a little bit. Chill out, relax. Oh yeah. Alright, Toad School, Coughing, Smoliv, Torchic. We've got an Ogerpon, Hypno, Sacred Ashes. We get into reverse holo territory with the Purloin. And we've got a Starmie. Now that's a good card. Into Blaziken. Man, I would have loved to see this card more often. Would love to have seen that more often. Here we go, we have... Yeah, wow, we're getting to the end, and I dropped the pack. I dropped the pack again. I've got a friend that would have dropped 8 packs by now, but if you're watching this, you know who you are. You know who you are. I'm just saying, do a little bit of a better job, you know, hold on to it just a tad tighter, and don't squeeze it, though. Don't squeeze it, though. Team Rocket's Energy. Been looking for that card, holy crap. And we get on the next to last pack. We've got Arven's Mastiff, MC's Hype, haven't seen this one either, and a Blaziken. Okay, we're getting what we asked for a little bit, okay, but now, this is it, the final pack. Wish us luck, guys. I don't see us getting 2 Team Rocket Mewtwo EX, holy crap, English, but why not? Let's put it into existence here. Let's put it into existence. The Card Trick. The Fire Energy. Skarmory. I haven't seen that very often. Torchic. Rotom. Team Rocket's Orbeetle. The Proton. The Nidoqueen. We're into the reverse holo territory. Mankey. Yuck. Electrike. What's the rare? A Cynthia's Garchomp EX. So we manifested this one a little bit, didn't we? Didn't we? But ladies and gentlemen, we end with at least a half a pull. Good, solid pull here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Just look at the glorious pulls that we got. Look at that gold card, wow. Ethan's Adventure, Meowth, Arboliva. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.